Hello friends, hello parents, how are you all? Welcome to my channel RR Kids. So today I have come up with a new book that is Kid Rocket. This is also from Oxford Reading Tree. This is from level 4 and the package contains Finger Snapper, The Bowling Trip, The Mini Biz Zoo, The Good Luck Stone, Top of the Mountain, Kid Rocket. So this book, Kid Rocket, will see, can Kid Rocket stop Dr. Rotten's wicked plan? So there's one doctor who had some wicked plan. So we have to see if the Kid Rocket can help to find out what is the plan, what is the worst or the wicked plan the doctor has made. We'll see. And like you all know, this book is created by Roderick Hunt and Alex Pritchard. It's written by Paul Shipton, based on the original characters, created by Roderick Hunt and Alex Pritchard, illustrated by Alex Pritchard, and Phonics consultant Debbie Applewhite. So these are few informations you need to read out to your children, and these I won't be reading it now because we have to cover this book within time. So quickly I'll go through the book and maybe you can read this to your children. Okay, so now as you see from the picture itself, two kids are watching some characters on TV. Maybe the heroes, or they might be in good ways or bad. We don't know so far. So let's find it out. Whom they are watching. Lee and Keeper watched Kid Rocket on TV. So they are watching Kid Rocket on TV. So they are watching Kid Rocket. Can you see? I can see from the picture itself, Lee and Keeper. If this is the boy, because we read it in other books, he is Keeper. So you see that Keeper is wearing orange and yellow color shirt. So as this character on the TV, what they are watching, and the boy Lee is wearing purple t-shirt, and this character whom they are watching has also worn purple. So let's find it out. What is it all about? Lee and Keeper watched Kid Rocket on TV. So it's all about Kid Rocket. Next. Lee pretends to be Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred, said Keeper. So let's pretend to be Kid Rocket. Now the kids have seen that thing in the TV and they are pretending to be in that character. So let's pretend to be Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred. So they want to be those two characters which they have watched on the TV. And who said this? Yes, Keeper. Keeper said let's pretend to be those characters. And like I said, if you see, the color of the shirt matches to this, and Keeper's color of the shirt matched to this, and Lee's color, t-shirt's color matches with this. Then I will be Fantastic Fred, said Lee. So here we got to know Keeper is being Kid Rocket. Keeper is pretending to be the Kid Rocket, and Lee is pretending to be Fantastic Fred. So I don't know whether you guys, whether you kids are able to recognize these characters on TV if you have watched, because I don't remember. Maybe you have watched, like my son also is so much familiar with all the series on TV and the characters on TV that he can, whenever he reads a book, he can figure it out which character are they playing. So I'm sure you might have seen these characters on TV, if at all these are the real characters they have narrated, picking one from the TV. Okay, next, let's find it out. So can you see Fantastic Fred and the Kid Rocket? What are they doing? The people are watching through the building and they are flying. They're flying. See, such a tall building. There's so many buildings are there, but they can fly. Now, what's written? Let's see. Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred went to their base high up in the city. So they went to their base high up in the city by flying. What are Keeper and Lee dressed as? Said Biff. Now Biff is wondering what are Keeper and Lee are dressed as. She is not able to recognize the characters. And what are they trying to pretend? Who are they trying to pretend? Biff is trying to have some guessing. Now what's here? Is it kind of a rocket? Kind of a time machine? Or what do you say? Let's see. Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred got a call for help. So they both the characters got a call for help. So now we can figure it out. Both the characters are good characters, because when somebody is in need for help, they go and help them. So Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred got a call for help. What are Keeper and Lee in the shed for? Said Dad. Now Dad is wondering why they are Keeper and Lee, they're trying to imitate the Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred in this way, and looking at them, Father, Dad thought, what are they doing? What are the kids doing? What do they have? And do they have any plan? Or what characters they are in? Dad is surprised to see them in such costume. We must help, said Fantastic Fred. Let's go, said Kid Rocket. Now, what do they see? The Fantastic Fred and Kid Rocket got a call for help. And then they started to go. They started to fly, if you'll see. And what do we say? How do they fly? Means, like, if you'll see, the Fantastic Fred and the Kid Rocket is having, this is the Kid Rocket, because you see that there's a symbol, there's a mark or t-shirt, whatever he's wearing, it has a mark of a rocket. And you'll see he's having a cape behind his shirt. There's attached a cape. He's wearing a cape. So we must help. Who said this? Fantastic Fred said, we must help. Let's go, said Kid Rocket. I think they are pretending to fly, said Biff. Now Biff was noticing them since long. And then when the father asked, what are they doing? What are the kids doing? Then Biff has a thought that maybe they are trying to fly. Like you can see, there's a cape behind Keeper's back, and they both are trying some stunt, which is more or less looking like they're pretending to fly. And they both, father and Biff, were surprised to see them trying such activities. What's next? Dr. Rotten crept into the street. He had a wicked plan to steal all the cash from the bank. Okay, so they were called, someone called them for help. And what was the help they are going to do? Dr. Rotten crept into the street. He had a wicked plan to steal all the cash from the bank. So the doctor is trying to steal all the cash from the bank. What they did is, now the kids, Keeper and Lee, they imagined this thing, and they assumed this Papa, the daddy, is now the doctor, and they tried to chase Dad. Dad went to hang up the washing. Now Daddy is having those laundry clothes and is going to put them for washing. But then what happened? They started to chase. Keeper and Lee started to chase Dad and to pretend that he is the doctor, is the wicked doctor. Let's find out what is next. Drop that cash, Rotten, said Kid Rocket. Now, Kid Rocket and the Fantastic Fred caught the doctor and said, drop that cash box. You have to keep that cash box or the treasure there only. You are caught. Don't do such things. Similarly, Keeper and Lee had also tried to play some tricks to Dad, and then Dad was surprised and then said, pardon, said Dad to Keeper. Dad was very surprised to hear such things. Stop, and asked, what is it all about? Why did you ask me to stop? Rotten's monster dogs sprang out to help him. Now Rotten's monster dogs sprang out to help him. Now the doctor's monster dogs, you can see, has sprang out to help him. Help whom? Help the doctor, because this is doctor's invented monster dog. So he's trying to protect the doctor. You'll see. So this is the dog sprang out. They sped down the street, growling and crunching cars in their teeth. Now they were speeding towards the street, growling and crunching cars in the teeth. If you'll see, they are trying to bite the cars and all. The people are running, they're crashing, they're just moving. But what did they do? They tried to stop. The Kid Rocket and Fantastic Fred tried to stop this. And still, they tried to save the money as well. Then what's next? Get off me, monster dog, said Keeper. Now they are in that dream world. Now even Keeper thought when the dog came, the Keeper thought, get off from me, monster dog. He thought this dog to be the monster dog who is Dr. Rotten's monster dog, and asked him to get off from him. So it was their imaginations, it was their thought, it was their creativity, or it was a story which they thought, they assumed that was a true story, and they pretended to be Fantastic Fred and Kid Rocket. I hope you find this book amazing and you like this story. It was a little bit different than other story books, but yeah, I like the story. Let me know your view, and I'll come next time. I'll meet you with a next new book, new story. Until then, bye bye.